In his letter to the Romans, St. Paul writes an interesting and puzzling verse, saying that the Holy Spirit bears witness with our spirit that we are children of God. As early Methodists taught that salvation was something that believers could experience and trust for themselves, John Wesley often was accused of making the faith a pure intuition or a subjective experience. So in his sermon number 10, his first on the witness of the Spirit, Wesley tries to explain what it means for God's Spirit to witness to ours and for ours to testify back that we are children of God. I'm Reverend Ian Collier, and this is 2 Minute Methodism. Wesley begins by affirming his previous teaching, that it is not only possible, but should be expected that those with true faith will know by some immediate consciousness, a kind of spiritual intuition, that they have been forgiven and have been justified and have been adopted as God's child. But he clarifies that this is not some voice in our head. Rather, it is our spirit responding in love to the way that God first loves us. Wesley writes this logic: he that now loves God, that delights and rejoices in him with a humble joy, a holy delight, and an obedient love, is a child of God. But I, this love, delight, and rejoice in God. Therefore, I am a child of God. So for Methodists, if you experience love for God, this is your spirit testifying that you are God's child. And since God always moves first, it is always a response to God's Spirit working first. But for Methodists, faith is never only internal. In response to those who wonder how to distinguish a true experience from a delusion or from someone who is just overconfident, Wesley is clear. A true experience is always one that comes after feeling truly convicted of sin and repenting, and will always be evidenced in a Christian's life by them following God's commandments and also having within their character a mildness and sweetness, a tenderness of soul, which words cannot express.